We align ourselves with a proudly South African SABC Specialty Coffee Association to get all the trading price.
Do you currently have a store?
We currently selling to retail, corporate.
Is there anything you want to add?
Can you please clarify what your current business model is?
In terms of the training center, how many people would be impacted by you having a training center?
What for? No, not yet.
I agree with you.
Everything else, I think, for now, is not there yet.
Kungathe uzizwe kanjani kuma bethi wena cha awuqhubeki ngalolu hambo lwethu ngeke sisakubona next round uye ekhaya lokho esisanda ukukhombisa kona yiloko okuncane nje ongahle ukulindele kusiqephu sethu sanamhlanje kwe-making moves njengoba kulonyaka lona sobe sike sithi ukuguqula ke izinto ngiphinde ngikwamukele wena mbukeli kwi-making moves. Over the next 13 weeks, thina la ekhaya sobe sikulethela somabhizinisi abaningi abahlukahlukene abazobe bencintisana ngokuthi ubani ozophumelela umklomelo ka-50,000 investment for amabhizinisi wabo. Sobe sikuphathela somabhizinisi abawu-12. Omunye ngomunye wabo uzothola ithuba lokuthi apitche for wona lo 50,000 investment. Winner takes all. Angasakhulumi kakhulu ngale bhizinisi lethu lokuqala.
Sihle is one of those clients, if you give him the keys, he'll come and roast in the middle of the night. He always comes in with a smile.
Your talent is obviously coming up with coffee flavors. Is that your business?
For me, it's not about the talent, but I believe that I've got a potential in the market in South Africa, especially for coffee industry, because that's what I'm good at.
How do you secure yourself in there?
It's quality and on-time delivery.
Do you think that other coffees are not quality either?
On-time delivery.
Are they not delivering on time?
Yes.
What makes you different? You understand, Sihle, you're not answering my question. What would secure you? Because all coffees, another coffee is also quality.
Hi, my name is Sihle Makubane. I'm a barista by profession, the founder of Sihle's Brew Roasted Coffee. I'm passionate about coffee. The reason why you should buy to this coffee, it's not about just normal coffee, but it's made with love, passion, and it's 100% pure Arabica coffee bean. And also, it's made with the natural process. You can go to our website, www.sihlesbrew.co.za, or on Facebook, or Twitter at Sihles's Brew, Instagram.
Ngise-North Riding la khona ngizovakashela uSihle umphathi wenkampani ebizwa ngokuthiwa iSihle's Brew. Labana lo mbhemu lona uthaka ikhofi ukuthi ulithaka ngani exuba ini ehlanganisa ini yiloko engifuna ukwazi. Ngizongena ngaphakathi ngixoxisane naye ngike ngizwe ukuthi business lakhe lisebenza kanjani. Mdaba?
Ngisaphila futhi.
Ukhala kusizi ke nsizwa. Wangathi usumatasa nje.
Yeah, si prepare coffee lana. Liqala lihlaza as a green coffee beans. So as ulibona, it's unroasted, unprepared.
Ikinati nje leli.
Yeah, maseli nje lisane caffeine linayo yonke into and it's unprepared. So akuna taste, akuna lutho. It tastes like green kuphela njengoba ulibona nje. So lana sinomadiba, which is our roast master.
Before sifake coffee la, kumele li-escalate and then just to get. Yeah, so that we know ukuthi sifake kangakanani bi-roast.
Okay, ithi ngibambeleke.
So manje sesiyafaka sifaka la phezulu ke manje.
Yeah, okay, awufake ke sibona. Now madiba njalo ngene lapha yana lihlaza.
Yes.
Mase liphuma lapha seliphekekile. Mase liphuma liphekekile liphuma linje.
Yebo.
So siyayithatha uyifaka emgqomeni.
Sifaka emgqomeni. Then siyayivala. Then sithatha ipin siyibeka la. Like developer for the flavor for 2 to 3 days.
Okay.
Then sithathe esi ready. Sivule esisi ready for ukuthi singakwazi ukuyilento ne ukuyisebenzisa ne. From here
so siyayithatha
qalwe ibag sibeke we need to tear it 10. So we need to make it 0. So we don't count packaging.
Yeah.
So from here, then siyayifaka into 250 grams. Then from here, siyayithatha le bag, siyifaka la ukuthi silwe.
What we do is we roast. We're a roasting company. We roast for ourselves. We've got a contract roasting section and a private label roasting, and that's what we do for Sihle. So in other words, Sihle sources his beans, he brings them to us, and then we will roast them separately, and then he blends. Sihle is one of those clients, if you give him the keys, he'll come and roast in the middle of the night. So I think he sees himself as part of the team. He always comes in with a smile. He's always bettering himself in terms of what the coffee industry has to offer on local standards and international standards.
Sihle kusacela ngichazela kancane ke amakhasimende akho abantu abanjani ama-client abathenga kuwena ke i-coffee lakho.
Baningi abathenga kumina. So for manje ilokhuza i-restaurant abayibiza nge-Scrooge Diner. So iyona engisupportile from day one with business up to today. They still buy coffee, they loving it.
Ila sikhona njenga.
Yeah, ila sikhona eBrightwater Common.
Ngaphandle kwala sikhona ke awubanika abanye abantu obadayisela kumuntu osekhaya ufuna ukwazi ukuthi angalithola kubani leli coffee lakho, angalithola kweziphi indawo.
Okay, bengayithola kwi-Food Lovers Market in selected stores, Quick Spa. They can get it if mabese at Durban or KZN in Valley Bakery. They can get it at Harris Smith, Simply Delicious. So then also Eastern Cape, East London.
Sihle tells me that your business relationship goes way back. I think as far as when he was just getting started. Could you please tell me how did you find out about him and how did you guys start working?
One of the secrets to selling good coffee is to prepare it properly. Out of the blue, in walks Sihle into my shop and he said, "Hey, would you like to start a relationship? I'll teach you guys how to make coffee." And that's where it all started. And we've never, ever looked back.
Yeah. What would you say is his X factor with his coffee?
I think it's the fact that he backs it up with exceptional customer service. It's a great product backed up with exceptional customer service.
Siyakwamukela ila esisebenza khona kuma-office ethu.
Oh, nisebenzela la ekhaya?
Yebo.
Bangaki abantu abala ekhaya?
Thina siba yi-3 esisebenza direct kwi-Sihle's Brew, but sishare ne Joburg. Oyi-1 uzama wenza i-event, so umanage ama-event and wenza i-booking. Then umpilo nami senza ama-exhibition.
Taba, ngicela ungenze leli coffee lakho leli elidume kangaka. Ngifuna ukulizwa.
The first sip, then you uzozwa layer sweetness from ubisi, then along with those characteristics of coffee.
Hayi, yazwakala mntaba. Iziphi ezinye izinto ozenzayo njengama-experiment ngekho-ke uyiwenzeni la ekhaya?
Kwesinye isikhathi kuye kwenzeka ukuthi maybe because uSihle like unokuya like esikoleni sometimes. So maybe mesesikoleni mina ngiye ngiqhubeke nokuthi mhlambe menginama deliveries like go Pretoria noma kephi so ngibe ngideliver njengoba ngibona nje namanje ngiprepare la khona.
Taba, ngibonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho futhi ke ongijabulisa kakhulu nokungithintile. Ngibonga kakhulu ngala isimo sakho sungakhona njengamanje nala impilo yakhe singakhona njengosomabhizinisi ngoba busushilo ukuthi emuva bekungekuhle kodwa namhlanje umile. Ngiyajabula kakhulu ukuthi ngibe nesikhathi ukuthi ngihlangane namntaba. Ngiyabonga.
Ngiyabonga. Okay, siyabonga. Baba wangishiya the day uma eshona ne.
Uyena uSihle njengomuntu oyena umdala ukuthi asupporte yonke into ayenza ama-arrangements ama-funeral nani yabo.
Ngibe nethuba lokuchitha isikhathi noSihle ebhizinisini lakhe. Sithe masisuka lapho ngake ngathi ukunambitha ikhofi lakhe elimnandi elinezithako ezahlukahlukene. Emva kwaloko ke iMaking Moves ithole ithuba lokuthi sixoxisane nabantu abayaziyo lensizwa kabanzi. Phela ke laba abantu abadlale iqhaza elikhulu kakhulu ekukhuleni kwalensizwa. Lokho kunginikeze ithuba lokuthi sike simazi kabanzi ukuthi yena ubani kwakabani.
uSihle wakaMakubane ngazalelwa eDurban eKZN so ngafunda khona.
Khula noSihle bekuyinto emnandi ngoba isikhathi esiningi yena ke ube umuntu okade efunda kwezinye sezikole esikhona khona la ngaphandle kade umuntu othandayo impela nje ukufunda kade futhi umuntu ongazwane nedakamizwa.
Umfana nje ube right ubesiza kubantu abaningi ngoba nami bengisiza impela entweni eziningi ngoba khona bengibone khona ukuthi bengiphambuka kodwa befika ngiboyisa angifaka endleleni ethi mfethu umdala nami impela kodwa fanele ngibonise angibuyisa ngifaka endleleni.
Ukukhula kwami kuthe mangabe ngiqala ngiba na 16 then that way uma wami kwakuyena ibreadwinner ngaleso sikhathi washona.
uMakasihle uThoko ngampela uzibambe ngamazinyo nalengane zakhe kwaze kwaba kufika umdali uyamthatha.
Noma wethu washone ngokugula so kwakunzima kakhulu ukuthi akufuneka ukuthi sihambe ibhedlela sebancane sombheke esibhedlela so nje hey kwababhlungu kunzima.
Ubaba wangishiya the day uma eshona ne so wangishiya ne body yakhe ne so kufanele ngimncwabe. Obviously ngaleso sikhathi I had about 1.2 enganginayo engangusavile kwi savings account.
Uyena uSihle njengomuntu oyena umdala ukuthi asupporte yonke into ayenza ama-arrangements ama-funeral nani yabo.
What disappear from that day angimbonanga for the whole year akazange ngisho even kwi funeral then because of the community sasekuyona they had to donate the rest ukuthi sikwazi ukumfihla like njengawo wonke umuntu ne.
uSihle ube lokhu ethi mangabe ebuya esikoleni ayobamba itoho ngale ku Sparks Road la kwenziwa amapizza khona.
Umfana oright wayethi efika emsebenzini asebenze aphinde ahambe esikoleni wenza nje part time kodwa nje babemvumela emsebenzini ukuthi afunde aphinde ezemsebenzini ngoba wayesupporta ubhuti wakhe omncane.
Khona omunye unyaka ngizoba na 18 kukhona elinye iteke ngangihlezi ngilithanda ngimtshela ngalo ukuthi ngifuna angithengele ngelinye ilanga yabo kodwa kwakukhona usasikwazi uku-afford ukuthi singathenga lelo teke because lali expensive lo. So one day kwi-birthday yami ngabuya ulifake ngaphansi kombhede akangitshelanga like i-surprise waseke yangithuma ngaphansi kombhede wami wasikhonto afuna ukuthi ngimthathele yona awumethi ngiyavela lapha nali le teke kade ngicela kuyena like leyo nto yangijabulisa in many ways angisoze ngayikhohle empilweni yami.
Ikhofi ngicabanga ukuthi ulithande ngesikhathi sisalifundiswa emsebenzini singakwazi ukulenza.
Bang-ofara ukuthi ngisebenze as a manager so in 2003 so my passion was coffee because ngataste coffee for the first time mangiya kwi offered ukusebenza no Roberto so I was sold.
Ukusebenza noSihle ngiqale 2014. Yena umuntu like ohleze ne-confidence like une-passion ngalento ayenzayo so yonke into ayenzayo wenza sure ukuthi iba right.
Wafika futhi eliphethe ikhofi wanginika ikhofi ngaliphuza emnandi nenkomishi ibhala igama lakhe ngazi ngamphuca inkomishi
umngane wami ngiyambongela kuloko asekwenzile waphumelela kona sengathi angaqhubeka kakhulu nathi soqhubeka nje nokumsupport.
Convenience as well as value for money are some of the key factors lezi ezenza ukuthi lo mkhakha wethu koma kuza kulezi coffee la ekhaya uye ngokwanda. Kuthiwa ke phela ke siyabalwa kakhulu ke isibalo sabantu abandayo abadinga icoffee labo elenzwa kakhulu ukusheshsha. Ikakhulukazi sikhuluma ngabantu abalapha kulawa ama LSM ale phezulu. Maningi kamakhasimende anezidingo ezahlukahlukene uma kuza kwicoffee labo. Usihle ukholelwa ukuthi ibhizinisi lakhe linako ke lokudingakalayo ukuthi lingakwazi ukusebenza kuwona lo mkhakha lo onoqhudelana okuningi.
I'm very excited to meet eMaking Move SA, and I'm meeting with Pepsi. I don't know uzongibuza imibuzo emjani.
Born in Nkandla, raised in eNtungwa, this KZN boy had to move to Johannesburg to make his dream real. Sihle is here to talk to him about his business, Sihle's Brew, and we're going to talk about how you end up making coffee for people. Nkandla, I mean, benpuziri coffee.
Yebo.
Or a frisco.
Besiphuza frisco and coffee, yeah.
And coffee.
Sikhule ngayo.
Yeah. So where does this thing come from, where you start brewing coffee and coming up with coffee flavors?
I was offered an opportunity to work at Art Festival Hilton, so where I've worked there for about 4 days. So that way I've tasted the first cappuccino, then I was sold. Then I had to move from KZN to Johannesburg for training, how to brew coffee, how to be a proper barista.
Your talent is obviously coming up with coffee flavors. Is that your business?
For me, it's not about the talent. It's about putting a structure together. I believe that a business starts everywhere. So even I'm a small business, but I believe that I've got a potential in the market in South Africa, especially for coffee industry, because that's what I'm good at. And I've started doing a training for more than 13 years of experience. I've also obtained international accredited certification through City and Guild, which there is a few people who got those certifications, especially in South Africa and Africa as a whole.
What makes you special? Is it the fact that you are very talented as a barista and you're going to come up with flavors that are amazing, that other baristas can't come up with?
Mine is simple. It's passion and love. So I've made sure that in our range of Sihle's Brew is that it's not only one characteristic that you can actually pick up. It's the best that the world could actually offer in terms of coffee.
How did you then grow the business? Why do your clients buy from you?
There's great coffee out there, but it's all about service at the end of the day. How you treat your client, how do you treat how you handle your products as well.
How do you intend to grow this business into a recognizable coffee brand?
First, I've grown my business based on just simple things. For the first 2 years, I've been trading for more than 3 years. For the first 2 years, it was mainly building a structure into the business. Then I'm happy with the structure that I've got. Then I will venture into manufacture directly, because at this stage I'm outsourcing only the services, the roasting service, because it's very expensive to get a full setup, and I'm happy with it. So next year I'll be having my own coffee shop, my own training center, and my own first new product that I will actually offer for South Africa.
Why are you in such a rush to start brewing yourself? Is it not more important to get clients on board, or are you happy with the number of clients that you've got already?
Yes, I used to make good revenue outsourcing as long, and I was paying a lot of tax, packaging. There's a lot of things that goes behind outsourcing, so it's costing me money. So for me to have my own factory, I will actually save more money in my manufacturer.
I'm now sold in your business. I understand what makes you special. How are you intending to grow the client side of the business? What's the plan?
I'm still engaged with Massmart, which are products soon. You can actually buy from Game, Macro, and Mess stores.
Okay, let's talk about the brand. I mean, you know, coffee, it's mainly drunk, well, special coffee like that is really drunk by white people in this country. So are they going to buy a coffee called Sihle's Brew?
I wanted to be true African coffee, and I wanted to relate to what I'm doing as a barista, as a young entrepreneur. And I think that the best if you taste my product and compare to the product that is well known out there, you will taste the difference.
I'm going to become a customer. You've sold me. I'm going to buy your coffee. So what about some of the challenges that you're having with some of these bigger brands? You mentioned at some point that you were having a bit of a challenge with them taking you seriously. So some of these larger corporates and that kind of thing. How are you breaking through there, getting them to take you more seriously?
So my strategy is very simple: on-time delivery, producing high quality of products, and the price is aligned with the market leader. So I don't want to sell Sihle's Brew at the cheaper rate, and hence that I'm using a high quality A-grade coffee. And I believe that there is a greater market for Sihle's Brew, especially in terms of growth. There is a better chances of the product being sold in many retail across Africa. But I'm not only looking into Africa as a whole, in the world as well. So I wanted to recognize the true African coffee and the finest coffee company in South Africa that was born in South Africa, something that you can relate and say, it's coming from it's been roasted and freshly roasted in South Africa. So that makes a story on its own.
My brother, I'm going to send you off to chat to a friend of mine so you guys can talk about how to best grow your business. And then afterwards, we'll have a chat and see what's shifted, whether you've learned anything. And but I must tell you that I'm impressed.
Thank you so much for your time.
Sihle is definitely a man on the move, but like all of us, he needs some coaching in order to grow his business. I'm going to hook him up with Palesa Mabidilala of NZ Africa to get him a step closer to winning that 50,000 Rand investment from Making Moves.
My questions were very good and clear, and I love for the fact that he gave me a challenge, especially when it comes to products, and he didn't buy it at the first time. I had to explain and make a clear understanding to him what do I actually do in Sihle's Brew. I haven't been in a coaching session, but I'm looking forward to get a lot of feedback because I believe that it will help me as an individual and a business to grow.
How do you secure yourself in there?
Quality and on-time delivery.
Do you think that other coffees are not quality either?
On-time delivery.
Are they not delivering on time?
Yes.
What makes you different? You understand, Sihle, you're not answering my question. What would secure you? Because all coffees, another coffee is also quality.
Making moves. Making moves. Ake sibone ukuthi coaching session kaPalesa noSihle ihambe kanjani. Entrepreneurs are smart risk takers, but they need someone with the knowledge to guide their steps in the right direction. Let's meet this week's coach.
My name is Palesa Mabidilala. I am the CEO and founder of NZ Africa. So we're an organization that is about developing entrepreneurs to be truly sustainable African legacies. We host seminars where we develop the entrepreneurs on their strategies for growth, providing business coaching, mentorship, training. Why you have 25 clients and you're actually doing it for free? I want you to start looking at how do graphic companies charge, make money doing what you love. Personally, I've always been involved with mentoring entrepreneurs and coaching the entrepreneurs. We're now involved with helping these entrepreneurs to be investor ready, to know how to pitch for an investment, to know how to articulate their value proposition, what they need the investment for, and how they're going to use that to grow the business. And that's been quite a great experience for both us and the entrepreneurs that we're working with. So NZ Africa got involved with making moves as a business coach. Our experience in financing entrepreneurs and then developing entrepreneurs to be global businesses has equipped us to be able to advise the young entrepreneurs that are part of the Making Moves show. Do what you love and give it your best. How you do one thing is how you do everything. I want you to take me through your business model in a nutshell, very quick.
We currently manufacture and sell coffee to retailers. We'll be starting a training center where we'll train upcoming baristas, along with event and corporate, along with exhibition and coffee shops.
And is the idea for you to eventually own your own coffee shops? What's your plan?
My plan is to make sure that I make my own coffee shop, but strictly coffee, no breakfast, nothing.
Yes, just coffee.
Coffee, yes. At the moment, it's just to tackle one at a time, because it seems as if I've got a lot to offer.
Okay, and do you want these all over Gauteng, all over, where exactly do you want them to be?
I want that to be all over the country, especially for in year 4 to be available for franchises.
Okay. When you're talking about the growth of Sihle's Brew, the growth of Sihle's Brew, I want to understand, where is the growth sitting?
Mainly in retail.
Okay.
And being the finest coffee in the world, and also to branch out to, from training center to train people, and being recognized and getting people around the world, and they come into South Africa and experience a true artisan coffee through training and through cupping. There's a lot of variants of training that I can offer in a training facility.
But that doesn't explain to me how your revenues would grow.
First, I'll have my own coffee, which is just Sihle's Brew coffee. Then I'll have training center and a coffee shop. So this, each and every individual department will make its own different revenue.
I think he has a great product, but I'm not certain that he has fully investigated his business strategy as yet. Your ability to get new clients that you supply to, the corporate and the retail clients, is that a challenge at the moment?
It's a challenge to get a corporate, because they have to report, let's say, if the brand is owned by overseas company, so they have to take the whole management. It will go from this management to that, and the final person is, let's say, in UK, for instance, then it's a problem. So it will take too long to get that client.
Are you able to increase the number of corporate clients that you've got?
It's difficult to increase it, like I've said. It's depend on the management. If it's owned by a big company, then it's difficult.
Would you not be able to establish a relationship with the corporate client that you've been supplying to say, can I be your sole supplier for a period of time?
I don't like to do that.
Why?
Simply, I need to be transparent. I don't want to bind people.
What makes it not transparent to be the sole supplier of something?
I don't want to bind people if they are not happy with the product. So we'll end up doing a court, because there will be a misagreement. Sometimes you find out that people will change the beans and they use their own coffee beans. I prefer to stick on the beans and not on the actual machinery, and because there is a lot of things.
I'm still talking about you supplying the coffee.
Then what if they breach the contract, they don't like the coffee, because it's likely to happen.
He's too married to his product. He's so in love with making this product. But getting your product out there means you actually not so much doing that. Now you're looking at, how do I start establishing those type of relationships and how do I penetrate the market? I don't think he should do it alone. You supplying the corporate, how do you secure yourself in there?
Quality and on-time delivery.
Do you think that other coffees are not quality either?
On-time delivery.
Are they not delivering on time?
Yes.
What makes you different? You understand, Sihle, you're not answering my question.
What would secure you? Because all coffees, another coffee is also quality.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say that, are you going to say that there's no other quality coffee out there?
No, I'm not saying.
And do they not deliver on time?
They might not deliver because of...
and if they start delivering on time, how would you secure yourself then?
I only build relationship with people. That's why you look at quality,
okay,
integrity. That is the values that I've got. I'm just highlighting the values of Sihle's Brew.
I think he might be onto something, but at this stage, not necessarily. Not so much the business, but what he knows, what he's understood, what he's learned. There's a lot there, and that's what I think he has got a lot to give.
Tell me your pitch. Tell me if you're saying to me, I need your help to get 50,000 rands from Making Moves. For what? What do you want to do?
First, I will increase my production.
Okay.
I will do packaging, and then from there, I could actually increase it through the retailers because it's open to supply the store nationally. I need to have a clear strategy of business plan.
You cloud your responses. You cloud them with too much information that doesn't necessarily all correlate. Because you are involved in your business and you're involved in all elements of your business so much that when you speak, you put them all out together. It's I want to be able to do this. That's why you must give me 50,000 rands. Do you understand? Yeah. And that's the people that never get it.
I saw myself and I was like all over and everything. I understand exactly what I wanted to do. When you look at the whole vision of Sihle's Brew and the whole dream where I want to take the company from here to somewhere. So I think that I need to polish it up and have a clear strategy.
Making Moves has a prize valued at 50,000 rand to invest into a business. 12 young entrepreneurs will get a chance to showcase their businesses. Each entrepreneur will be given a chance to pitch for this investment to our panel of judges. The judges will use their own discretion to pick the top 4 businesses to go into our final episode where they will compete for this grand prize. You too can be part of this exciting opportunity for young entrepreneurs.
Sihle is trying to bribe us with coffee.
It's working.
It will make no difference to the outcome.
Making moves. Making moves. Udomkhulu.
Yebo.
Ake sesifikile leso sikhathi ke. Namhlanje usuku lamanqamu lokuthi ke uyahamba uyaphakathi lapha amajaji mathathu akulindile kumele uyopitcha. Uzizwa kanjani?
Hey, ngi-nervous. So but ngizobona ukuthi kwenzakalani ngisapha preparela ama-cappuccino abo ukuze balitaste i-coffee yethu.
Okay, ngensizwa ngaphandle ukuthi uprepare ama-cappuccino ungabe khona okunye osukuprepareile for yona le pitch noma utshela ukuthi nje hayi la ma-cappuccino kuyoba yiwona ayoyikhulumela wena ngiyokusho lutho?
No, kufanele ngenza i-presentation and ngiye coaching stage whereby ngithole uPalisa wangisiza for ukuthi how to pitch kuma investors and hopefully ngizowina.
Okay. Ngithemba ukuthi konke kuzohamba kahle lapha phakathi nali coffee lakho sithemba ukuthi wazothokozela. Ngabanikeza ngizoxoxa nami usuphuma.
Ngiyabonga.
Thank you. Our third judge is Martine Solomon, Managing Member at Mzansi Risk Advisors. She's an accredited life assurance, short-term insurance and healthcare broker.
Sihle is trying to bribe us with coffee.
It's working.
It will make no difference to the outcome. Sihle, welcome again to Making Moves. You've got 4 minutes to pitch your business to us, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Good afternoon, I'm Sihle, and this is coffee. What we do, we align ourselves with Proudly South African, Skaza Speciality Coffee Association to get all the trading price. Once the business is profitable, we will donate 1% to non-profitable organization to train upcoming baristas. This is our manufacture. We currently manufacture of coffee, and from the roastery into the actual products of Sihle's Brew. This is a Sihle's Brew coffee that we've got. We've got about 4 variants, and this is if we might win the prize. We will use 15,000 for purchasing stock, 25,000 for developing a new product, and 10,000 for training center for upcoming baristas to give back to the community. This is a service that we offer. That's 50,000 will be allocated in different, will also increase the profits, especially will increase the place where you can actually, the stores in Food Lovers Market Spa and other places. And this is our new product. I was mentioning it earlier on, that Ebb will use to develop this product, new product of Sihle's Brew. And thank you for your time.
Fantastic. You had a little bit more time, but good presentation, and you've done it. Is there anything you want to add? You've got a bit more time.
Basically, on Sihle's Brew, what we believe in giving back to the community. So all of this money will be used as a training center. We've already started with a few candidates that we've trained them and we skilled them. We've gave them we've placed them on different jobs. And his name is Lucky, and he's based here in Saloon. Now he's been a manager, but by getting this cash, it will be actually help the business to grow, and it's also helped the actual training center to develop all of those training manual, and everything will be well managed, and will also be having a very beautiful training center just to give back to our fellow South African. Since I've got I've obtained training and I've got international accredited certification, I believe that if I give back to the community, because I've got the whole training at no cost, so I need to just give back to the to our fellow South Africans.
Sihle, thank you very much. We're going to jump into question and answer, where myself and my fellow judges are going to ask questions related to your business. Melissa, should we start with you?
Sure. Thank you very much for that presentation. Just to understand, you are requesting 50,000 rands, or you are pitching for 50,000 rands for just a training center, but you mentioned that there's an instant coffee that's coming out. Is that part of the 50,000 rands, or is that something separate?
It's part of the 50,000 rand, okay, which we need to develop new products, especially on, because there's a lot of legislation that goes beyond making actual products, including the new Sihle's Brew app. That money will be allocated there to have a strategy of growing the business.
Okay. Can you please clarify what your current business model is and who your target market is as things stand right now?
Our model that we use a word of mouth. So we believe that people buy from people. So if you have in your phone, you've got a more than 100 contacts of numbers, that means you are likely to buy from Sihle's Brew if you've been referred from your own families and friends.
Do you currently have a store?
We currently selling to retail, corporate. That all.
Your expansion strategy?
My expansion is to increase the range of our product, which is an app, which will be a first app in Sihle's Brew, along with the new instant coffee, because we believe that even though we can actually target few markets, we believe that Sihle's Brew got a potential growth in terms of instant coffee, because not everyone love pure 100% coffee, because it takes a lot of time and dedication. So those we need to mix the two of both, so we can cater for either if you don't like your coffee. If you like your ground coffee, then we can recommend Sihle's Brew ground coffee, or if you like quick, easy coffee, then we can make instant, which is our future goal.
In terms of the training center, how many people would be impacted by you having a training center?
For a month, we're looking at about 10 people that we can able to train based on month basis.
Okay, and who will be conducting the training?
It will be my my fellow employees, which they've already obtained training from Sihle's Brew.
So it wouldn't take away from you doing your business?
No, it's not going to take me away. I'll be delegates most of the day.
And your mentor and coach here is asking questions to paint you in the best possible light and to try and patch up where you didn't cover information. So she's using her questions to support you. So I'm going to stop this where we are. Sihle, thank you for your presentation. Thank you for answering our questions. We're going to sit and have a conversation, deliberate, and then come back and give you our verdict.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Futhi.
Yes.
Nsizwe pitch uyishayile ihambile kuphelile kodwa wena uzizwa kanjani?
Hey, yeah, hayi kungcono ngoba sengiqedile ne. I hope yonke into ihambe kahle and I did my best ne.
Ngokuzizwa wena egazini uzizwa ukuthi ihambe kahle noma kukhona izinto obungahle uzishintshe?
Okwamanje azikho and ngicabanga ukuthi ngiyenze bekufanele ngikwenze ne.
Sithemba ukuthi necoffee lakho lisebenzile ukuba yenze ukuthi bathi untenga kancane.
Hayi.
Kodwa lokhu nje uhefuzela ndoda udonsa umoya ongathi nje ngathi uthi bese kuthi ukuphela komhlaba kwenzakalani?
Hayi no ipitch ayilula ne. So I think ukuthi yonke into no matter what time noma isikhathi esinganani ukuyipitch ne sonke isikhathi uba nervous. That shows the passion beyond into yenzayo. So for me na i-nerve show interest ne.
Bekuyi ama pitch wakho lawa esingakike noma ipitch izinto saziqala.
Ngisayiqala ipitch but ngeke ngayenza futhi amanye ama pitch kwenye ilokhuza Gibbs Business School but this it was the shortest pitch ever because lay 4 minutes laphana ngangithole 15 minutes so it difference yona but luckily ngiyenze with 1.something minutes so that was great and I was too fast. I hope ukuthi ama judge understandile.
Ayilungile mfethu yabona na ama judge lapha busy axoxa ngawe afuna ukwazi ukuthi ke hey badla amathambo engqondo ngipitch yakho so izingene ngaphakathi sizwe ukuthi bathini.
Sihle's pitched. What are your guys' thoughts?
Look, I'm happy. I would definitely give him an opportunity to pitch for some money.
It's a compelling story. The passion is there. The product is there. It's just a matter of focusing the strategy that he will use to scale his business.
He's got nice opportunities with setting up these mini coffee shops in corporates, and he's got good retail opportunities. Everything else, I think, for now, like train people, what for? No, not yet. He's not there yet.
I agree with you. I'm quite happy to coach him more, but I think we do need to be cognizant of the fact that the 50,000 rands is not a sizable investment in terms of re-strategizing your entire business, but it is enough for him to initiate something where we can see results.
If I'm giving him 50 grand, if it was my money, I would say use this 50 grand to go and either develop your retail offering and open those doors, or go and develop your corporate offering and go and open those doors.
But if he were to go at it alone, that 50,000 rand would not be sufficient.
And then we've got to give him 3 tasks
Okay.
that he's got to come back with. Yeah. Cool, should we call him back in?
Yeah, Daba. Sorry, yes. Lungile puthi. Daba, siyabona na ama judge lapha yaxoxa. Bayaphikisana. Kunokuhleka lapha nalapha. Kodwa ngathi kulukhulu ke lokwabakhuluma ngakho. Ucabanga ukuthi bathini? Njengoba phela mina nawe sibeso.
Hey, angazi nami ne and just ngihappy ukuthola i-feedback yabo and izongikhulisa as an individual.
Kungathi uzizwe kanjani kuma bethi wena cha awuqhubeki ngalolu hambo lwethu kike sisakubona next round uye ekhaya ungathini?
Then ngizothatha yonke into abayicommentile then ngi-apply kwi-business and ngikhona ukushintsha la ngizokhona ukushintsha khona and ngiqhubekele phambili.
Fisa Nkandla futhi shona khona uyabezwe ukuthi bathini. Kula khona sizwa uma ngabe lensizwa le ishama making moves nathi iyaphambili noma iye ekhaya asasi.
Sihle, welcome back. Let's give you feedback in general. We've got some tasks for you and things that we'd like you to think about in your business moving forward, just as feedback?
Firstly, your breakdown of where you want the funds to go if you were to get them. One needs to just clarify those numbers. We just want to know, how did you get to those figures and motivation for those. So you would need to go back and give clarity as to how you got to those figures. The second thing is, we're not sure that you've allocated the funds well in terms of what potential you could do. So we've been debating here about whether or not you've chosen the right things that you want to do with those funds if you were to get them. So we would like you to think a little bit about, and actually we want you to be coached on identifying exactly where you would have the most impact with that 50,000 rands.
And then we had, so you've got to make yourself available for coaching, and Palesa has offered her time, so thank you very much, to coach you and spend some time with you. You have got to break down that 50,000 and get a bit more focused on what you're going to do with it. And then you've got an idea about those corporate coffee shops inside kind of big companies. I'd like to see if you can get a client there, if you can pitch that idea to one of your current clients. That's what we discussed as 3 tasks for you to complete.
So, I have the pleasure in announcing that you've been shortlisted.
Thank you so much.
And you have great coffee. So go back and do your homework and come back and blow us out of the water. Okay.
Thank you.
Well done.
All right, man, well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
All the best.
Yeah. I think I need to have a clear strategy from creating employment into a final product. I need to be efficient in terms of the operation.